like just homie conversation, be like, man, remember GIRBAUDS back in the day? And it was like, oh man, what if we can make it slim cut, or what if a company made it slim cut, more, you know, modern day fit? And this is exactly what it is. Alright, YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy. We're gonna start this thing off, and as you can tell by the title, if you're logging into YouTube or watching this on YouTube, we're gonna be reviewing these today. I haven't even tried these on, and if you watched my prior video on my unboxing that I did all this like stuff that I unboxed, this was one of them. I'm really excited for this. I'm super excited for this because 8 and 9 Clothing had basically made a, you can't really call it a replica, but it's more like an inspired piece of like the GIRBAUDS back in the day, except the difference between these is that these are not baggy and these are slim cut. And I think for the longest time, the market and the people have spoken and said, hey, you know, it would be dope if someone had, you know, would make slim fitted GIRBAUD looking pants, and this company went out and did so. Everything about these so far is pretty much on point. Even on the back pockets, they put, the back pockets are square. They even put like that same branding on the back with that patched, you know, logo on the back as well. And the stitching is done, you know, fairly nice. I will say that I do remember that the Velcro straps on the old GIRBAUDS used to be a little bit thicker than what I'm seeing here. And then of course they got the branding and the 8+9 M or MFG on the bottom as well. If I just rip that off for you guys and show you, boom, right there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and try this on. I'm excited. I want to know how this fits, so let's go. Okay, so far getting these on, wow, these are really skinny. I mean, I knew they were skinny, but this is pretty damn skinny. Let me fix myself. Wow, thank God these are stretch. Not too bad. I don't even know if I own pants this skinny. Like, this is as skinny as I get right here. Like, this is probably making my legs look like noodles. Definitely will not be wearing these on a hot day because they're very tight. Like, there's really no air that runs in between these. Try to get my shoes on. Not too shabby for 80 bucks. And then also the stretch, it feels a lot more stretchy up top. Like, the waist fits perfect. These are maybe a size, I think these are a size 34, which I'm a true 33, so it actually fits very well. As far as bending your leg like this, this middle part right here gets very, very tight on the bottom. This is really cool though. On the back, you can see the branding on the back heel, which is pretty sick. Alright, so to talk about its pros and cons with these pants. Now, but actually before I even talk about the pros and cons, just rating these pants 1 out of 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and also new to this brand name, 8 and 9 I think it's called. 8 and 9. I give it about an 8. I give it an 8 out of 10. The biggest reason why I give it 8 out of 10 because I know how difficult it is to make something like this. My guess is that they went through a lot of trial and error trying to create this, or maybe they didn't. Maybe they just handed, you know, their manufacturer like, I just want to make this skinny, like, let's do that. And the reason why I don't give them a 10 is because I think that could have been a better material, maybe something just a little bit more stretchy, especially if you're gonna make it this skinny. I'm used to skinny pants, but this was pretty skinny. And like, if you get this skinny, like, you need it to be a little bit more stretch. Like, the knees need to be a little bit more stretch, and especially down to this area. Just to be completely honest, it was actually kind of tough to take the pants off, but I don't think this opening was even big enough. So when I was trying to get it off my ankle, it was just kind of difficult to get it off, which is not that crazy because it's not like you're taking these on and taking these off a million times a day. You only probably do it once or twice. But as far as the aesthetic goes, of what you would imagine a skinny or slim fit GIRBAUD jean to look like, that is exactly what this is. Like, they did an amazing job with that. And again, like I said, you know, owning a clothing brand name and going through trial and error and creating a product, especially a product like this, That is, it's fairly intricate, you know what I mean? Like, they have a lot of different, you know, elements to it, whether it's the pockets, whether it's the straps, you know, getting the logo correct on the straps and stuff. I give them a lot of credit in that area, and all the branding and all that stuff. So I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. And would I recommend other people to try this? Now, my thing I'll say before I give an answer is that if you're looking for this look, and you'll do anything to dive for this look, like somebody like me, because when I first heard of this, I was like, yes, run it. Like 80 bucks, that's nothing. 80 bucks for some slim fit Girbaud jeans, I will try it. I don't care if it sucks. I don't care if it sucks, because this is something that me and maybe many other people have talked about, of like just homie conversation. Like, man, remember Girbauds back in the day? And it was like, oh man, what if we can make it slim cut? Or what if a company made it slim cut, more, you know, modern day fit? And this is exactly what it is. I will say, if anybody from 8 and 9 is watching my video, which you probably are not, but if you are, my only suggestion is that I would switch up the material, make it a little bit more stretchy if you're gonna keep the same cut. And then my other thing is that baggy is kind of already back in style, right? I mean, within fashion, a lot of high-end fashion brand names or even low-end fashion brand names are creating pants that are a little bit more baggy, and these didn't necessarily have to be this skinny. I mean, it just didn't, you know? If you're not someone that has jumped into that baggy area yet, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're someone that doesn't mind it being a little bit more loose, because a lot of brands, even like the Off-Whites and the Fear of Gods of the world right now, they're all doing baggy clothes. So I'm not saying to make these like shuttle pants like what they used to be back in high school, like huge shuttle pants. Like, I'm not saying to do that, but you could have definitely loosened this up, and it actually would have been fire. It would have been fire. I think if this pair of pants towards the end, we're counting from the knees all the way down to the ankle area, if you maybe gave it about a half inch more down all the way, and it would kind of give it like a little bit of a ruffled feel towards the bottom, whew, that, oh my, mwah, ha, that would have been something else. Okay, now, not to discredit 8 and 9, again, I give you a lot of credit for where credit is due. This is not an easy thing to do, and you guys did definitely achieve that aesthetic, and they fit good. The waist fits really good, and the stretch, for some strange reason, but the stretch up top towards the waist area is a lot more stretchy than whatever's on the bottom, which my assumption is that it's all the same material, but unless you created it that way, I'm not sure. So anyways, guys, closing this out, make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That's at KeyZTV_. I will post a fit pic of this, or I'll try my best to get some kind of aesthetic fit pic of these pants, because this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. A lot of people have been thinking about this for a long time. 8 and 9, again, if you're watching this video, don't stop making these, please. I would say modify them a little bit more. I do really like the pants. So anyways, make sure you guys keep it locked right here for all your latest information from music, fashion, and culture. It is your boy Keezy, and I'm out. Peace.